trying to call me. Nothing. I'm with Ethan. We put a bed. Wait, I can't see you. What's going on? Can you see me? No, it's okay. As long as you can see. So this is the bed.
I'm very nervous. Seems like a bad idea, but I'm gonna try and do it the best that I can. We're gonna drill a hole in the roof of the car. So there's gonna be 2 holes for the wires, and then this is called an entry housing. So this basically protects the top of the wires, makes it aerodynamic, and if you seal it right, it keeps the situation waterproof. So yeah, super nervous about this. I guess I'll just go ahead and I'm gonna stand on the new bed and apply a little bit of pressure here. We're through the steel. All right. Okay, we gotta go deeper. Should be right here.
Deeper.
Okay.
Again.
I see the hole. I see the second hole inside the first hole.
If we can put something thin enough down there, and if you can see like a puncture thing like through the inside of the car, it might be able to come from the bottom up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nope. All right, we're trying a new drill and a new bit. See it?
Yes! It went through. Good job. Do it again. Ha 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 ha. Cool, cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it fits sideways? Check that out.
I'm checking it.
Wow. These bad boys right here. And this end connects to the solar panels. And this end connects to the solar charge controller. And we're using all the pieces of this, save the inverter, are from Renogy, which is one of my favorite solar companies. They do a lot of great work. But their zip ties are invincible. That's why I love them. Okay. I'm downsizing the charge controller because it's a much smaller system than what was in the trailer. So I'm using the Adventure from them. So the front looks like this. This is going to be flush with the surface. and then the back, the panels go into one of these, and then the wires come out of these and go into the inverter. Pure sine wave inverter. Comes the hard part.
Oh.
Alright, I'm just gonna pull this all the way through because that's what I'm doing right now.
Mm.
Where's that steak you had?
I put it by your other steaks. Delicious steaks. What's he doing? Explain.
I'm gonna thread it. It's a little dude.
Oh, it's cute.
Suffocate.
Oh yeah, kill it.
Maybe.
Shove it in. Whoa, doggies! Hi!
Dogs.
Yeah. They're ranch dogs. So, yeah, they're working. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Gino and Jerry, they work.
Get your dog.
Get.
Has crested the horizon.
Oh my. Time for me to crest inside because it's freaking cold.
This isn't gonna work.
It might. Have faith. Oh my god, it's working. Yes, it is.
It's not moving at all.
It's making the hole bigger.
Think so?
It looked like it was, or I don't know, stretching it out. Wow, genius.
It's breaching.
Yay.
Humans make mistakes, right? Well, today I made a big one. I brought all of the batteries and filming equipment except for the camera. So I'm using my cell phone right now, but it doesn't really work. The battery's very low and the camera's not great. So suffer with me, I suppose. But I'm doing a lot of work off camera today, and these are kind of the finishing touches, so you'll get to see all of it in the final tour. But this is what I've been working on so far, is adding trim to the table here. So now it's got this nice lip right here, so that way things have a bit of a harder time actually rolling out. So stuff like this, you have to push back and then rotate before it'll come out, which is kind of just perfect. This is the biggest thing I'm going to put in here, aside from some books. Double wedge in there. It's all disorganized right now, but I'm planning on doing some wood burning there. And then from the front, you'll also have access to that nice, sorry dude, excuse me, this nice little storage container, so you can reach all the way through if you need to. Grab things from either side, and then there's also this nice storage spot down here. And the other function of that lip is that the lip actually goes both ways. So on the bottom here, it's not totally flush with this piece right here. You can see there's a bit of an angle right there. And so what that does is it prevents things from falling out of the shelf part, but also it's a little cover because I'm going to be installing these LED lights underneath it so it doesn't look horrendous, because offset lighting is always a little bit nicer, I think, than regular lighting. And then we've got the flex panel here, also from Reno G. I will not stop singing their praises, and it's actually flexible, so it's pretty nice. I'm excited to throw that up top. And then up here we've got the entry right there, so I'm going to need to seal the entry housing next. That's what I'm about to do there. So just gotta put some plumber's putty underneath there, and then I'll throw some flex tape on top of it. But before I do that, I'm going to be sealing up my Plano container here with some water seal weather caulking, which is basically like putty. It's essentially like putty, and you just jam it into the cracks there. So I'm going to be using this to seal out those seams there, so that way the top Plano box is waterproof. And then also I'm going to be using this to help seal the other stuff. And here we are. I've got the caulk here, the caulk putty, inside of the entry housing. Right there. And so these wires, first of all, they go in here through the roof. Then they'll go up through the outside of the entry housing, and these nuts lock right here. So these two nuts are gonna lock, and then the cable kind of weaves forward and locks into the actual flex panel here. So I'm gonna push this down to seal the caulk on there. And I'm going to actually unironically use flex tape to make it look a little nicer and cover up the top, give it a little bit of adhesive strength. And yeah, successfully got these wires in here. This guy's really on there, which I'm very happy about. It's quite an essential to actually, have that stick and be waterproof. So the wires go in through here, buckle into the wall there, buckle into the wall, and then they go down there, and then there's got some strap to this little pole here, and then they run through all this fun stuff back here. So right here, what I've done is I've bolted it onto the old seat mount, and I've just kind of spread the wires, and they go up, and then the charge controller's right there. We'll go over and take a look at that in a second. But you can see they kind of branch off, a typical solar wiring diagram. And then it goes to the inverter, which is right there. This is the back of the seat and everything right here. So what that looks like over here through this door is the back of the inverter right there. And then you can plug whatever in. So right now I've got the LED lights here, which I'm about to wire into the bottom of this. I'm about to just adhesive them right on there. And then the wires continue to the battery, which is right there, but this is where you can plug things in. And then the charge controller is right here. So it's charging right now. That's the current voltage of the battery, which I know doesn't make sense because it's a 12-volt battery, but it's got some power coming into it, so that's why it's a little bit higher than normal. So if we disconnect the solar panels, then we'll be able to see an actual accurate reading of the battery capacity as of right now. Or not the capacity, how full it is right now. And then something I really love about this specific model of charge controller from Renogy is it actually has a USB port into it. So this is really perfect for me. My bed's right there, so I can just plug this in and then charge my phone from literally like what would be a wall socket. It's just, these people are smart, okay? I like the company.